Despite what you heard, pizza doesn't come with 9mm bullets. Today's video shows some vigilante pizza employees. It's great. Watch this. Alright, so this perp here thinks he can walk into this pizza place, and it's probably owned by the mafia. I'm just kind of guessing here. But he's going to point at the menu and say, "Hey, what's about that?" and pulls out the gun. The other guy just keeps on working because he's a diligent worker. And then he turns around and he's like, "Whoa, hello, we're being held up." Well, you know, when you're being held up, it's good to just keep your hands up like you're non-threatening and then wait for your turn and then naturally chase after him, because that's what pizza employees do. You're vigilantes. You're basically like a superhero. Not unlike Batman, really. I used to work at a place called Pizza Hut, and we had these pizzas that were rectangular. They were called Bigfoots, and it really looks like the pan plate that they're using here as a melee weapon, and really working this perp over with it. This perp should be glad that the employees didn't grab the pizza slicer, because that thing looks like the Klingon warblade. It's fucking brutal. You seriously could take a perp's head clean off with it. I won't lie to you, as a teenager, I imagined this exact scenario and what weapon I would grab. A mop handle? No. Pizza slicer? Yes. I would take that fucking thing and bury it into his skull. But it never happened. I was very disappointed. Alright, back to the holdup. This guy is gonna be like pointing at the menu and he's gonna be like, "I like pineapple and anchovies." And he's like,
"Holy shit.
Now at this point, he's kind of weighing his options. Where is the pizza slicer? Well, it's probably like several yards away. And he's like, "I'll never reach it in time. I'm going to feign surrender. And that way he won't shoot me," right? So I really hope he doesn't have federal HSTs in that thing. The other employee is going to turn around and be like,
Damn, son, where'd you find this?"
I suspect these guys are related, brothers, maybe cousins or something, because they both are operating on the same wavelength. It's crazy. They're like, "Alright, we're going to buy that time. We're going to give him that stupid fiat currency out of the cash register. But when he turns us back, we're going to get justice," right? And that's exactly what happens. So he's going to have his hands up like, "No problem, bro. Take what you want. We got Benjis." Alright? And then, now these guys are pissed. They've taken this very personally. I'm not sure if it's their franchise or the Gambino crime family's franchise, but they are like, if this guy leaves, we will never live this down, or possibly would be killed by the boss. So, it is time for action. And action is what is coming. What does he do? Grabs the phone, is like, "I'm gonna call..." Nope, never mind. I'm not calling anybody. And the other guy's like, "Whoa, bro, I'm gonna call the police." And then they go seriously Punisher style. They're like, "It is time for you to go down, brother." And they chase him down. An actual delivery man chases him down with the fucking Mohawk little sign on top of his car. I never wanted that thing on my car, and I actually told him that it would fucking ruin my classic paint job. They never made me. But he either trips or falls down and BAM! With the Bigfoot tray. Right on the fucking cranium. Probably putting some extra cracks in that son of a bitch. Look at that. Look at that sweet ass, little delivery sign on top of that car. Isn't that amazing? This entire scenario is amazing. I love it. Just a bunch of vigilante guys fronting his pizza delivery employees. Getting even, cleaning the streets. Now they're gonna work his ass over.
What you say? 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 What you say?
I don't know if this perp made it or not, but his head is probably throbbing. I don't know if they had to do that surgery where they take your skull out so the brain swelling doesn't like constrict the blood vessels in it and make it pop. But he might have required that, and I'd like to think that
What
he
you
did.
say?
Now, I've always had a respect for pizza drivers because I was one years ago. But now, if I see that fucking little light on top of your car, I'm gonna be like, God, mobile death squad coming in. These guys are fucking badasses.